Hello, Sadenians. Hello. How are you? How's it going today? On this fine Saturday. Hold on, let me just switch on Instagram. Hey, my Instagram people, how are you doing? As always, if you want to join in the conversation, let me just pop in the link. Please come on over to my YouTube as well. How's it going? Let me know in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Say hi. Hi. Hold on 1 second. I'm on the right mic. Yes, I am. How's it going? What kind of week have you had this week? I've had a very, very busy week. I'm feeling a lot better actually, because last week, bro, I was not feeling great. I was not feeling great at all. I was what do you call it? I don't even know what that was. It was like some version of flu. Anyway, hey Gilda, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I was damn bad last week, but I managed to make it through the week, get my work done and everything. Yeah, I got 2 weeks to my event as well, so it's not long now. It's not long now. Hey Alicia, how you doing? How's it going? What are you guys doing this Saturday? Let me just clean my hands real quick because they're kind of dry right now. Pissed to see freaking Casey for the food. Tell me about it, guys. Today, this is the debrief for those that don't know, and I'm all things sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and basically, we are going to be talking about Love Island Games season 2, episodes 5 to 10. Yeah, and it's hotting up. It's really, really hotting up at the moment. Hey, El Michelle, how are you? How's it going? What's everybody up to? Tell me. Casey needs to find a boy. Hey, Jordan. How are you doing? Same here, still sore and stuffy, but no. C90. Okay, good. Yeah, I think there's something going around, honestly. Well, especially here at the moment. Flu season. It's just started. Thank you, Gilda. Yeah, I was down bad. Hold on. Getting hot again, as always. Is my heater on? No, it's not. Thank God. But yeah, hopefully you guys can still hear me when my fans are going. We've got this one on too. But yeah, I was down bad. But I was just taking I take like Lemsip Max tablets, capsules when I'm feeling that bad. And they just seem to do the trick. They seem to work quite well. So yeah, I was just taking those. And then in a couple of days, I was feeling a bit normal again. So that was cool. But I can see, I'm just looking at my face. I'm just like, a little bit tired. I see the tiredness. But I have been working crazy hours. I'm not going to lie. It's been a bit intense at the moment because I'm on deadlines galore. Deadlines galore. Got 2 weeks to go. Hey, Elsid, how you doing? Like it's always my reminder. Oil of oregano is good too. Oh, really? You know what? I can't lie. You know when I get like ill, I'm not like a natural thingy person. Not really. Not really. But I can do things, but I need a pill as well. Even if it might even be a placebo. Maybe it's even a placebo. Do you know what I mean? I need to do my lashes. Oh my God. Got 2 weeks. Yes, guys. As Elsa said, like the live, please. My only note for this week, Tyrique has tickled me off and my beloved Johnny is still my favorite menace. Honestly, Jordan, I believe we are in alignment. Honestly, because Tyrique, he cracks me up so much. He's so freaking funny. He's so funny. He's just hilarious. He's an absolute menace. So is Johnny. I don't know if it's going to be the battle of the friggin' menaces. But yeah, we'll see what happens because Tyrique he's childish, but he is strategic as well. So I think there's a couple of them. That's why I called this this like allegiances and alliances, because everybody's trying it. Like Kendall is trying it, Johnny obviously, Tyrique, Toby mainly because of Tyrique, and also who was out? Josh. Seriously. Honestly, I think I think Johnny versus Tyrique is probably the best. That is probably what we need to see. That's going to be the showdown. Also, I really, really, really think, yeah, that Johnny and Justine are going to link up. I think they are going to fool everybody. That's what I want to happen. I want them to be like, we were just playing. Like Johnny and Justine win together, and like you got number 1 and 2 reigning champions just winning it all and just laughing at everybody. That's what I want. That's what I want to happen. That would be great. I think. Hey Abyss, hey Dabby, how you doing? Yeah, tell me guys, who's your favorite so far? Who are you liking? Who's your favorite girl? Who's your favorite boy in Love Island Games so far? Oh, thank you, Austin. This is my new wig. I got it from TikTok. It's called from a company called Made Look or something. I can't remember. I was supposed to put the link. I will do that. I just haven't had the time. Tyrique, honestly. El Michelle, I want Johnny and Justine to win as well. Honestly, El Michelle, I think if they join together, no one can compete. However, Gabby, I mean, we could just talk. But Gabby is a fitness girlie. Gabby is a fitness girlie. She runs a fitness business. She's been in fitness for a very long time. She does like fitness retreats, all that kind of stuff. She's very, very competitive. So the only thing I'll say about Gabby, though, she's a little bit. So I think she's a bit smaller than all the other girls, maybe apart from Nicola as well. I think Nicola and her are probably a bit sized, but the rest of them. But I think she's stronger than Nicola, and she's a real competitor. Elmer says, I like Garby, but I don't want her with Kendall. Kendall is very annoying. Like I can't lie. I didn't watch all of season 6. I didn't watch the first half of season 6. I only watched the second half of season 6, Love Island USA. And so I don't know. I wasn't super invested in Kendall's story. I don't think I like Kendall at all, actually. I don't think I like him at all. I think he's a liar. I don't trust him. I really don't like the way he's trying to do Garby. Like, who does he think he is? Like, you're in a couple with Garby. Like, have her back. Have her back. But the thing is, he stays being like that because even in last week's batch of episodes, when they were doing the kind of like operation, what's it? Well, they was doing it through the machine thing. I can't even remember. Where they didn't. Sorry, I can't speak. Where the circle couldn't hit the sides. When he was doing that, he was being quite like, he was like blaming her then, and she was just like, oh, he was so supportive, and I was just like, I don't see the support. And now he's switching on her in front of everybody. Oh my god, he needs to go. He needs to freaking go. Like, yeah, he's a chatty patty. He's in everybody's business. I totally agree. He's really in everybody's business as well. El Michelle said, I'm hoping no one voted for Kendall. I hope so too. Yes, he's a liar. I said, there you go. What was that? The way you did Andreina? Oh, okay, let's talk about it. Let me get my notes up. I actually got a bit confused with the episodes when I was doing my notes because I watched them, but I wasn't taking notes at the same time. So trying to do it retrospectively was a bit long. But yeah, it was. We had some drama this week. We really did. But guys, also as well, please, if you haven't done so already, if you can at least join my membership. I have 2 tiers. Let me just get the link for you guys. I have 2 tiers. Why do I want to say $1.99? I think like $1.99 or is it $2.99? I can't even remember. And a $6.99 one. $1.99. No, $2.99 and $6.99. Jesus. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit slow. In general, in life. Yeah, and if you want to see like my videos first and stuff and behind the scenes stuff, and when I finally do my podcast, it's going to be coming out there yet. First, at least. Toby's face was killing me more than anything. Toby's so dramatic, he really is, but he's just as bad. And I can't lie, as a Brit, yeah, seeing Toby and Tyrique together, I absolutely, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when they're just like, bro. I'm just like, yeah, that's us. That's us. I saw like on TikTok, some people calling Tyrique like an incel and stuff, and I was just like, oh no, he's just British. That's all. He's not an incel. He's not an incel. He might be a bit entitled, a bit rude. Do you know what I mean? But no, he's not. He's not all that. He's not all that at all. He's just rude. The guys over here think they're baddies. They really do. They really do. And he's leading them at the moment. He really is. So yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, we had a lot going on this week. Now reminds me, so like just to be catching up, we had obviously Chris and KK left. Did they leave at the end of last week or this week? I can't remember. Beginning of this week, I can't remember, but they left anyway. Chris was had to duel with Johnny and he busted his finger. Now, you know, he thought his finger might be broken, you know, and everybody knows like he plays ball overseas, you know, do you know what I mean? So he can't be breaking his finger. So he had to go. So him and KK had to leave because she lost her round as well to Andrea. I can't lie. I'm not a fan of Andrea, you know. Not Andreina. I like Andreina. I'm not a massive fan of Andrea. Not too sure. I just don't know. I think she's just a little bit shady. A little bit shady. A little bit shady. I don't know. But yeah. So we had that. We had what's it called? Mert and Celine have left the villa as well, which is a shame. I really like Celine. Mert not too bothered, but Mert was with Lucinda. Lucinda has moved on completely. She is now with Zay. Zay's ex, Sydney, came into the villa. Apparently he cheated on her as well. And they hadn't spoken or something like that. But she kind of, there was no beef between them. It just seemed fine. They seem to be getting on well. They had a bit of a chat, but it's fine. Do you want to say Chris's hair is getting on my nerves talking about natural, like he doesn't have an S. Does he? I don't know. You know, people got different hair types. So I wasn't too sure. But he was just like, I love it when it's out like this. I was just like, okay, Chris. Cool. And I even saw KK was doing his hair one time. I think she maybe was taking it out or something like that. Those scenes, like that was very, very cute. Very cute. So yeah, so they had to go home. It was Chris and KK going was very sad for me. I don't mind Chris. He's a little bit annoying. Is that my door? No. But I don't mind him in general. And I like KK, man. So I'm sad to see her go. And I like Solène as well. And I'm sad to see her go too, you know. So that was a shame. What else happened? Yeah, so we had Justine and Tyrique getting a lot closer. But you know, I feel like Justine from the beginning was also clocking Tyrique's tea. Like, do you know what I mean? She really was. She was just like, yeah, you kind of like playing around, like kind of talking to all the girls and everything like that. Like, why are you focused on me? That type of thing. And, you know, he was, you know, trying to, you know, say like he's really into her and everything like that. This was before he started with the shady dealings. But Justine was, I think at that point in a couple with Josh. She wanted to stay in a couple with Josh. And they had a conversation where she was just like, look, you know, I'm happy where I'm at. Josh said, I'm happy where I'm at too, you know, and, you know, if there's anything, I'll let you know. So just like, okay, cool. cool. So it seemed like they were on the same page. And I do believe that Josh and Justine make a good like games couple. Like honestly, I think they do. They do. But yeah, anyway, there was a recoupling, and everyone had to write their name on the board. When they write their name on the board, they have to see, like, first person goes first, and they have to see it's a match essentially. And if you don't get matched, you sit on the singles bench, right? So Kendall went first. He obviously wrote Garby. Garby also wrote Kendall. No surprises there. Andreina put Johnny. She was so complimentary. She was like, he's like a Superman. He's this, he's that. You know, I feel like the connection would go further on the outside and all this kind of stuff. I was just like, okay, Andreina, she's falling hard. And it was just like so interesting because she was really lovey-dovey with Tyrique in the beginning. And now Johnny's here. She's like, Tyrique, who? she don't care about Tyrique no more. She don't care about him no more. So she's super into Johnny right now. Johnny obviously picked Andreina as well, and he was just like, you know, yeah, she's my type on paper. Just Tyrique then goes next, and he picks Justine, but Justine, she picks Josh. She picks Josh. Ty is big mad. He's so fuming. He's so angry. He wants to literally get down as soon as possible and go and sit on the thingy bench. Yeah, so he has to go sit on the singles bench. He's not happy at all. And he's doing his sniff. Now, I've been thinking about why is Ty so mad? And I feel like he might be getting flashbacks to when he was in Love Island UK, and you know, he done Casa Amor, and he waited for Ella. He was faithful to Ella, and Ella came back with someone with bobby pins. Wait, did she come back with him? Was it her? Yeah, she came back with bobby pins. It was so he made her pay for that. He made her pay for that. And that is the kind of person Ty is. Now, is that good? Absolutely not. Terrible behavior to be acting like such a kind of like a sore loser in that sense. But is it entertaining? Yes. Yes, it is. Seriously. Kai says Ty has been taking L after L. 100% he has. And it's getting to him. El Michelle said the male ego is fragile. Honestly. Seriously. It's so funny. It was visually watching it was so funny because then when Josh went, he obviously picked Andrea, and he said like choosing between Andrea and Justine was like choosing between LeBron and Kobe, which was just like okay. I thought that was a weird analogy personally. Justine then obviously has to go sit on the singles bench. She goes to sit next to Ty, and he moves. Like the child that he is, he moved. And it just reminded me of like being on a bus. You know, when you're sitting somewhere and then someone comes and sits right next to you when there's empty seats, like why? Go sit somewhere. But why does she have to sit so close? Like literally, he's sitting almost at the end and she sits at the end. Like, bro, she should at least style it out or sat on the other side and gave them a little bit of room. You know, like I think she played herself in that sense. Visually, that was it was, but at the same time, he played himself. But yeah, visually, I was just like, you're so childish. You're so freaking childish, man. But yeah. So they were sitting apart. Yeah. And then goes on to Andrea picks Josh. So they're a couple. Sydney picks Toby. Sydney was just like, yeah, Toby's got a great body, great skin. I don't know. You see, when people outside our culture start talking about great skin, I don't like it. Maybe it's harmless, but I don't like it. I was just like, great skin, weird comment to make. Just, you know, you can say you fancy him. That's okay. But anyway, Toby picked Sydney as well. Marvin picked Nicola, and Nicola picked Marvin. Guys, I don't like Nicola. I don't like her. Honestly, I don't like her. She's enough for me. Like, she got on my nerves so much with the whole kind of like her and KK thing when Zay and her had to choose people to duel, and she picked Nicola. No, so yeah, she picked KK and Andrea, who are best friends in there, who what she would have seen in there. And then when she was just like, oh, KK hates me, I would never, never, never act like that to, oh, shut up. Why are you so dramatic? Like, why are you acting a victim? Like, no, I just don't buy this whole like, oh, I'm so sweet, like nothing can happen to me. Shut up, man, and grow a pair. Like, she's so annoying. I just don't like Nicola. And I just felt sorry for Martin. Now, not so Martin, Marvin. Marvin's a good looking man. I like Marvin a lot. I think he's a very good looking man. I think like that is probably, yeah, very, very close to my absolute type. Like, I think he's very, very good looking. I want to see more of him. I want to see more of his personality. Yeah. El Michelle says, in my opinion, production is making sure Nicholas stays safe. However, this new guy is not interested in her. His body language says all. He got, how can I say this? But I 100% agree with you, El Michelle. 110% agree with you. That ain't Casey's type. I know that for a fact. It ain't Casey's type. He's just like, really? He'll go for anyone over Nicola. Nicola's like, and I know like people are like, be kind, be nice, and blah blah blah. Like, she's annoying. Let me just say that. She's annoying. I just think she's very, very annoying. And I'm just like, how did you get here? Like, really and truly, I do not believe the, what's it called? The heart rate challenge. I don't believe those results. I do not believe her and Zay won at all. I don't believe it. Like, I think it's just producers, really and truly. They're just like, oh, the audience likes Nicola. Let's keep her in. She's sweet. Like, no. You know who's sweet? Garby. Garby's sweet. Like, do you know what I mean? Nicola's cutthroat, just like anybody else. I just don't like her. I heard Nicola won Malta. Really? Ugh. Oh, God. I just don't trust anyone who is being that sweet all the time. And then when they've made a hard decision, can't just be like, you know what, guys, I made a really hard decision. Let me give you some space for you guys to process, not be like, oh, but how I feel. Shut up. Like, seriously, you essentially gave her the kiss of death. Like, KK, you essentially gave her the kiss of death. She said she didn't want to talk to you. And then she's just like, oh, I need a minute, because she was doing her affirmations and stuff. And then you're sitting down anyway. What's not clocking to you? Go away. Seriously. Kai says Nicola gets pity because she's chopped. But it's like, how is that the Highlands fault? Go home. Kai, my sentiments exactly. Because are we all lying to us? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Because I'm just like, it's like, you know, when they give kids like 7th place trophies and stuff, like, no, there's a winner, there's a loser. But she's a grown woman. Seriously, I don't know, man. I think people are just lying. I think Isaiah squinting that water on, oh gosh, I don't know what it means. Pure is shocking to their hearts. I don't know what you mean. Say that again, Jordan, please. Sorry. Casey would have taken Justine had she stood up because he knows he can stay platonic and she's a winner. The thing is, Jordan, you're absolutely right, but Casey likes black girls as well. Not necessarily for a serious relationship, but he likes a black girl time. He likes his black girl time. So I can see him moving to Justine anyway. Do you know what I mean? Participation trophy. Oh, exactly. I hate them too. I'm against them. No. You don't get thingy. And like, she's apparently we're supposed to support her because she's sweet. She looks like a koala. She's a koala bear. Squirt water on people raise their heart rates. Oh, okay. I got you. I still don't believe them though. I still don't believe that they won one. Like, I want to. I don't know how you can see the results unless they do it live in real time. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we see the actual monitors go up. It's too easy for the producers just to say it's these two. You know, yeah, just annoying. Clearly, Josh doesn't want any female athletes unless he's telling us something. Yeah. So yeah, I don't like Nicola. That's what I was saying. So where was I? So then Lucinda picked Zay, and Zay picked Lucinda. So then Justine and Ty are left over, and they are forced to couple up with each other. They really are. Yeah, I don't believe she really anything. I think it's a big fat lie. I think it's a big fat lie. But yeah. Ooh. So then this is the same episode where they had to play the baby bird challenge. And it was disgusting. It was really disgusting. I don't know how they get away with these. I don't know how they why they keep on doing this. I know they done this video that everybody hated it, but for those that didn't see it, because I had to watch it, you guys have to watch it. So look right now, this is like that new video type on Instagram. But yeah, this was the game that they played. So basically they had to like someone was blindfolded, and no, I'm playing it. Someone was blindfolded. They had to put gunk in their mouth and then put it in the mouth of their partner and then put it into one of their opponent's bowl. And whoever got the most gunk in the bowl were the losers. So yeah. Let me turn it up so you can hear.
Good job, Andreina. Yeah. You got it. Hold it down. This teacher's doing so well in this game. It's about relationships, because it's not about how many muscles you got. It's about how many people are spitting in your cup. If you got friends out there, they're not going to spit in your cup.
Okay, that's enough. Oh, I can't think about it too much. Sorry, but it was so disgusting. So disgusting. I have to think about other things like rainbows and I think about too much and I'll start heaving. Ooh, okay. Right, yeah, really disgusting. Really motherfucking disgusting. I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, but they all did it, and they made them wear these wings, and they made them wear tights as well. The boys, they made them wear tights as well. I don't know, like, what? This is so unnecessary. No, the sounds are gross as well. And it's just like, some of them, like, I think Sydney threw up a little bit in Toby's mouth. Disgusting. Garby said that she swallowed some of it. Disgusting. They were talking about that it's a cross between sick and porta potties. Lucinda was just like there might have been cottage cheese in there. It was gross. Like, the way it was drawing was like okra soup. Disgusting. Oh, sorry. I don't know how I physically could not do that. I physically couldn't, because every time I'm just like, yeah, this would, if I drink, I could do it. No, not things like that. Absolutely not. Food in and things. Oh God, it was horrible. So it was really horrible. Gilda says, I did not watch it. I will take the ice cube challenge any day. Honestly, I think this is the worst. This and the milk one that they had on Love Island USA season 7. That between this and that, they're the worst. They're actually the worst. I think they're the worst I've seen. So yeah, really gross. So yeah, they play this. And obviously they need to, you know, try and get people to have the most and stuff. And Lucinda noticed that Garby was like, you know, doing all her gunk in their bowl, like Lucinda's and Zay's bowl. And Lucinda didn't like that much. So she starts getting, I can only call it like a little bit irate about it. Do you know what I mean? When they get back to the villa, and she's just like, oh, you know, why is she gunning for me? Like, it's like she's attacking, attacking Lucinda. Garby's attacking you. No. Garby's playing the game. That's what she's doing. And this is why I don't fuck with Lucinda either. Because what do you mean attacking? I didn't like that choice of word. I really didn't like that choice of word at all. And it was like, it's almost like she knew what she was saying, because she said like the last part of attacking like quietly, and she was just like, oh, it's like she's gunning for me or something. And then she even starts crying as well. It's just like, no, get it together, Lucinda. I'm not buying this at all. I think like Lucinda has been training for this for months. I think she knew that she was absolutely going on there, and she's just playing little girl lost. I do not believe what she's putting down at all. I really don't. And I thought that was just really unnecessary to say that about Garby. Like, honestly, really gross. El Michelle says, does UK do disgusting challenges as well? Yeah, they do. But not as disgusting. I don't think I've seen one as disgusting as this, or the milk one, as I said. I don't think so. Yeah. So everyone's just a bit pissed. Everybody really is a bit pissed about how people going on. The boys were calling each other out anyway. They were like, stop, because the table where they had the bowls on it moves. So they was like stopping each other, like moving it and stuff, calling each other out and stuff. But yeah. So then later on we see Tyrique and Toby, right? Oh, I have a clip of that. Let me play that, where Tyrique is like, he's not sure whether he wants to get his lip back on Justine, but he's not sure if he should or if he should be mature. But we all know how that's gone.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of opening back up, doing a lovey-dovey thing. The minute someone else comes in, kick Justine to the curb. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Between me and you.
Look at Toby's face.
Do I just go Sav and play her? Or do I actually just be mature? Let me tell you what I'm thinking of doing. Tell me
I don't know. When he's like even posing the question, do I be Sav and player, or do I just be mature? I'm just like, but you're not mature. I think he was just saying the mature part for mature sake. No, I always knew he was going to try and get her back for that. Like, I didn't think he was going to do it the way he was trying to do it. But yeah, Tyrique, I don't know, man. I just feel like Tyrique to me is like, you're off ends right now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it's a good move to do this. I don't think it's a good move. Even though we're entertaining, but like not at Justine's expense though. Do you know what I mean? I don't like it. I like Tyrique. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm conflicted. Conflicted. To say that out loud is his biggest mistake. As soon as American get him, he's got, exactly. Like, I was just like, you're exposing this on camera, to the cameras, in the confessionals, like all of this. Like, really? Like, that's not how it works. Even Johnny, as savage as he is, he's a bit more subtle about it. He's a bit more, well, he's not as he makes it seem like, oh, that's my only option. he's gone, he got lucky. Yeah, I think so, because I think people don't play about Justine, right? They don't play about her. Plus it seems like you're being unnecessarily mean, and also it's like your reaction is so big for the actual action, because at the same time, you know, as Justine told him, like, they're both in the same position. He picked someone, that person didn't go for him. She picked someone, that person didn't go to her. Yeah. So like they're both feeling the same emotion. So it doesn't have to be so vicious. It doesn't have to be like that. And then to do the emotional approach as well, to pretend that you're into her just to catch her back is it's a bit heinous. It's a little bit heinous. It really is. But do I expect anything less from Tyrique? Absolutely not. This is Tyrique all over. This is Tyrique all over. He's a menace. He's a menace. He's an absolute menace. He really is. So then I think in that episode, or maybe in the next episode as well, we had Johnny talking to what's her name, Andreina, and saying like, look, I'm gonna need you to like pick it up a little bit. I'm gonna need you to like get some fire in your belly. I'm gonna need you to kind of, you know, like be more competitive. And she was just like, yeah, I'm not about to do that. She said, yeah, but no. no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh God. And I think that's her downfall. I think if she at least pretended with him, at least tried. So then he starts, you know, having little conversations with people, talking about Andreina. I think it's a bit shallow, the conversations, that there's nothing really there. You know, hey, Miss Prestige, how you doing? Hope you're good. What do you call it? What's it? Gilda said, but that's Ty though. I'm single because of you, Ella. Yeah. When I knew he was gonna make that girl pay. But Ella and Justine are two different people. They really are. Oh, good to hear it. Good to hear it, Miss Prestige. El Michelle said, I don't blame Johnny, big booty, and that's all. No, I don't know. I like Andreina. I do. I got a soft spot for Andreina. I think she's hella dramatic, of course. And you know, she's just loved up with Johnny right now. She really is. And in the dressing room, she was just like, you know, like I think it was Sydney was saying, oh, you guys are like a married couple and stuff. And she was giggling about it. And then Justine was just like, yeah, he's like that with everybody. She came to burst the bubble. Hilarious to me. Oh God, poor thing. But she was still, you know, in the clouds. She's really, really in the clouds. So from the last challenge, the baby bird challenge, Sydney and Toby were the power couple. And who came in second was Andreina and Johnny, which was really good. So she did do well. You know, a little bit. She did. Maybe she took some of what he was saying to heed, you know, and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anything more she could do. But what we did find out that everybody else were vulnerable. At that point in time. Lucinda at this point still thinks that Garby hates her. You know, I was just thinking, Lucinda, just relax. Just relax. My question though, with Garby, yeah, we're in a safe place, safe space, safe place. Do we believe her though? Because for real, in that game, do you think she was actually targeting Lucinda and Zay in the baby bird game? Because she's just like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't see anything. You know, I was just trying to spit. But like, okay, but the same boat every time. Like, do we believe her? Do you think she's telling the truth there? El Michelle said, I like her too. This is Andreina, but her priorities are not on the money, and I hate it for her. Yeah, 100%. 100%. At least her and Nicola are That's what they're portraying at the moment. That they both said, I wouldn't even know what to do with that amount of money. The burden challenge has nothing to do with how well you do. It's about your opponents not putting liquid in your glass. Yes. Gilda saying Johnny's for the game, and Andreina will find out the hard way. Yeah, what she did. Michelle said, if she was, I'm not mad at her as part of the game. I mean, I think I'm there too. Like, even if she was targeting Lucinda, like, you know, Simmer, hi. Sim said, hello, watching from the gym. Well done. I love that for you, man. Oh, I need to get back. Love that to do for you. What are you working on? What are you doing today? Are you doing all body, cardio, leg day, arm day? Which one are you doing? But yeah, I'm not mad at Garby, because what you're gonna do, and I really, as I said at the top of the show, I really, really, really dislike the way Kendall handled that situation. I thought it was unnecessary. He didn't have to call her out like that. He didn't even have to be talking to Lucinda like that. And when Lucinda was like, he asked Lucinda, "Oh, do you think she's good for me?" or something like that. And Lucinda was just like, "Oh, you know, I think she's all right, but you need to watch her." Like, shut up. What do you know? Kai says, Lucinda and Kendall should couple up and go home. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't feeling that Lucinda at all. Anyway, so Kendall and Garby, they have a bit of a chat. Garby ends up getting overwhelmed and actually walking away from the conversation because Kendall's not listening to her. He's not hearing things from her point of view at all. Then we see Tyrique and Justine. Yeah, let me play. Do I have that clip? Yeah, let me play that clip 1 second. I've got many clips from this episode, to be fair. This is Justine. She's so stunning, man.
You're not playing me, are you? You're not just playing the game. Because your switch up is crazy just now.
No, but you know what it is?
I'm reading you too.
You know what it is? Ego hurt. But I'm maturing. Frontal lobes are twerking.
They're twerking.
So yeah, you can have a cuddle in bed and stuff.
Oh,
If you ask me nicely.
So grateful.
Should be, man. After the day we've had, you still come out at the end of it with a cuddle.
And you're not.
Yeah, Tyrique. I don't know how he thinks he's going to get away with this. If you have to ask, then he is playing the game. Yes, exactly. And I really thought at this point, like Justine, I was just like, okay, she's clocking it, she's got it. Like, do you know what I mean? She's not going to fall for it. I don't know what it is, because like, maybe she likes a British accent. I don't know. Like, maybe she just likes a British accent or something, because she was with Jack last time. He's from London. Is he from London, or he's British anyway? And he was and they worked together. Sorry. Michelle said, if you look up Aries man, there's a picture of Tyrique. Is Tyrique an Aries? Oh God. You guys know I'm an Aries, right? But Aries men are different. They're ruthless. Apparently Marvin, I keep calling him Martin. Marvin is an Aries as well. Honestly. Jordan says, this part is unacceptable. Play the game, not the people. Yeah. But isn't part of playing the game, playing the people? I don't know. Because you could argue, I'm not saying that I would argue this, but you could argue that Justine was kind of keeping Tyrique sweet, isn't it? Because she wanted a backup plan in case Josh fell through, and he did. And she just didn't know that Tyrique was going to react the way that he reacted, you know? Oh, Sid said maybe she doesn't trust her instincts. I don't think she does. I think she's been in this position. This would be the third time now that she's kind of what's it called? Got with a guy that's kind of done her dirty. This is the third time. So you would be a bit like, okay, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, why does this keep on happening? You know? Are you Aries too? Oh my God. I love this. I think we have the same birthday. Who has the same birthday? What? I'm the 10th of April. Or you're as Tyrique saying, Aries men are diabolical, especially if they're a little bit attractive. Yeah. Honestly. They think they're God's gift. Their confidence is crazy. Oh, they got the confidence of a rich Nigerian uncle. Their confidence is strong. It's so strong. It's so freaking strong, man. Seriously. I used to be diabolical like Ty too. Like I said to you guys, there are some people out there that, you know, I might be the villain in their story. Not even I might. I am. But I've changed now. I've matured. That's how I like that. I've been maturing these years. It just took me 30 odd years, 40 odd years to mature. But yeah. For some people, you know, as Cardi B, I'm the drama. But yeah. And Ty, he don't mind being the villain. He don't mind being the villain. I'm definitely the villain in many stories. Capital letters. Shade, are you saying your front lobes have developed? I think so, you know, Gilda. They finally came through. They finally came through. So all good. So I'm all good now. I'm all good. And that's how I can recognize the signs, you know. Exactly, Elle said. Exactly. Villains make good stories too. That's the thing. That's why every now and again I'll root for a villain. That's why actually I like Sydney. I think Sydney's got a little bit of naughtiness in her. I think so. Yeah. You can't have a hero without a villain. This is true. And sometimes the heroes are the villains. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Jordan says, no, it's not. Ty was also gunning for KK, but maybe that's how this cast will play it. But Sydney understands, you build alliances, you don't create enemies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think so. I think different people are playing different games. I think Justine needs to recalibrate, or whatever you call it. She needs to rethink it, like how she's playing the game. It might actually be more strategic for her to actually couple up with Casey. If her and Johnny don't couple up together, her and Johnny should couple up. That's what should happen, and then it'll be freaking epic. It will be really epic, and then they can pick the envelope, or who keeps the money. Justine gets the envelope, and she keeps all the money to her mother self. That would be great. That's the ending I want for this story. That's the ending I want. That would be amazing. Johnny would drop to his knees. He'll be crying out like Jodeci, mate. It'll be sad. It'll be sad. Honestly. Okay, let me just show the quick clip of Kendall and Garby and tell me what you think. If Kendall is it clocking to Kendall or not? Because I don't think it was clocking to him.
Want me to like break down and cry in front of you?
Of course not. But at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure we could squash it there and move on. Like, obviously I like you, but when things bump in the road, bumps happen. I don't want it to affect too much about what we got.
I just hope that like in real life, if something like actually happens and I'm feeling down, I would like to not feel like someone to just like pile on, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay. If I could have approached that with a different manner, and I'm sorry for that. Both of us could have handled things better. Is that fair?
Like, did you want me to like break down and cry?
She does kind of like say, okay, so, and she apologized for something as well. His yeah, I don't like what he's got going on in his head. To be fair, I don't like either of their hairstyles right now. I really don't. I don't like her either. I really don't. It just doesn't. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but she needs help. Someone needs to help her. Who's braiding his hair? I don't know. Maybe Garby. Seriously. Hey, holy moly. I like Andrea now, and her and Josh are cute. Oh, you think? Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. Josh. Not sure. I'm not sure about Andrea either. I'm not sure. When I see Kendall, all I see him is, he's never beaten that, is he? He's never ever beaten it. He's never ever beaten it, mate. What a scandal! What a scandal! Crazy. Yeah, I don't know why she went for the old time hair. She was much better on her season. Oh, was she? Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to see other pictures, to be fair. Oh my gosh. So anyway, Garby and Lucinda, they chat, they squash the beef between them, but Lucinda is just like, yeah, I'll forgive, but obviously not forget, and that type of thing. But Garby was just like, I never meant to do anything intentionally. I hate that, you felt that about me. I hate that, my character has been called into question. And I do think, again, like, it was just such a big response to what actually happened. What actually happened, because they are playing a game, right? This is Love Island Games, and it is just a bit confusing why Lucinda and Zay are both like, how could these people do this? When actually Zay was in a power couple the other day and had to pit people against each other and wanted Chris to be understanding to what the decision he made. So why are you surprised that people getting, do you know what I mean? Like trying to get you out as well, that kind of thing. It's the games. That's what it is, Do you know what I mean? We see Justine and Tyrique again, and Justine does say to him, like, don't fall for me, don't fall in love with me. And Tyrique is just like, you got my word, I won't. And there was so much vim in that. It was just absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I was just like, oh no, he's swearing to the ancestors that he's going to catch her back. That's what he's doing right now. Do you know what I mean? And I was really at this point wondering, like, what are they going to do? Because Love Island's history of trying to humble Black women, yeah, is that higher or is that stronger than trying to humble Tyrique? I don't know which one, because any one of them can get it. That's the way I see it. Any one of them can get it. Yeah, exactly. El Michelle says Justine just wasn't paying attention. Girl, he was telling you. Yeah, exactly. He weren't joking. His face even changed at that point. He weren't joking. Holy Moonly says, I don't trust Kendall. I also think he likes Lucinda. Yeah, I agree. I think he likes everybody but Garby. And I think Garby is a perfect choice for him because he doesn't have to show too much affection. Do you know what I mean? Like he doesn't have to because it's never going to go that far with her because she's a V-Reg and stuff. El Michelle said Tyrique is good TV right now. Love Island is keeping him around for the mess. Yeah, 100%. I need to see him go up against Johnny. I really do. And Johnny will wipe the floor with him though. He will. He will. Jordan said we don't humble Black women on Love Island, but everywhere else, yes. You think? I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like the way they tried to do Shelley and Orlandia, the edit they got, didn't like that. Do you know what I mean? Well, obviously, all of us didn't like that. I just feel like, nah, trying to like, don't be too much. Just relax. So I don't know which one's gonna thing. I think Tyrique could lose against any of the guys. You know what, Kai? I can't lie, he's not coming across like he's in peak physical form. He isn't, to be honest. And like when Toby came in, I was just like, oh, okay. Like Toby's been training. Martin looks good as well. I think Martin, Toby, and Johnny all look like, and Josh actually all look like they're in top physical, like peak physical fitness. Honestly. Orlando is riding high. Yeah, she is now. But at the time, people were trying to come for her. Shelley chose Ace collateral damage. Ooh. Tyrique will get eliminated by losing to Kendall. Oh God, could you imagine? Seriously. Holy Moly says Marvin. It's Marvin. I keep doing that too. Marvin has good style too. Yeah, he does. Marvin is. Yeah, he's not doing any wrong at the moment in my eyes. Yeah, he isn't. He isn't. I really like it. I want more. I really want more. So I really hope you don't go. But I just don't think he's got the fan base to keep him. I really don't. But yeah. So yeah, so we had yeah, so Andreina and Johnny do talk. They do actually have a chat, and Johnny does say like, look, things aren't lining up. Like, I feel like our conversations aren't that deep. Andrea was just like, you know what, Andreina, sorry, was just like, you know what, I find it really difficult to open up to people, and I can see myself doing that with you, but obviously because I really like you, do you know what I mean? And Johnny's just like, yeah, I would like to get there, you know. Kendall does eventually end up apologizing fully. I think that's actually what we just soon. Garby did say that she's now going to start proceeding with caution and that type of thing. We see obviously Tyrique laying on thick with Justine. You know, it's a little bit crazy. Then they all got ready for the evening, and there are packages in the garden. These two big, massive, life-size presents in the garden. And basically, Ariana comes in and lets them know that America is going to be voting from the vulnerable people who to save, right? Do you know what I mean? But now they have a chance to save themselves, really. So they can couple up. In the gifts, there are two bombshells, Casey and Gabby. Let's talk about that pic. Casey, I'm so sick of seeing Casey. I'm so sick of it. At this point, he's literally on their payroll now. This is all he does. It's boring. I don't think he's that entertaining either. Like what does Casey really bring to the table? Other than like, oh, I'm free. Like, yeah, sure, fly me out. Like, he doesn't really bring anything. He doesn't really like anyone long term. He like just barely tolerates the girls. He's just trying to smash. El Michelle said, I thought he was Rob from season 6 when he came in. Oh, really? I'm hoping Marvin and Garby pair up. Oh, that would be interesting. That would actually be interesting, Marvin and Garby. Yeah. Casey doesn't come across to me as athletic. Why do these producers love him? Well, he's a marathon runner, apparently. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to come in handy. I really don't know. I don't know either. I just feel like either someone's on payroll or he's signed a multi-season deal or something from the very beginning, because like legit, is there nobody else? Is there absolutely nobody else? Because I'm not even seeing like, I don't really see like the We Love Casey people in the chats or anything like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like his fan base don't seem to be as strong as Scott's, for example, right? People love Scott. People don't really like Casey like that, from what I can see. You know, I laughed and had to rewind again when all the guys rushed into the speakeasy, and Azai says, "What are you guys doing?" Yeah. So they caught. Yeah, Casey is just fake and bratty to me. Yeah, 100%. Jordan said, I'm waiting on Dylan from Australia to show. Who's Dylan? Dylan from Australia. Let me have a quick look. Is he due to come on, or is it just a wish? Love Island. Was he the Irish guy? Because I think like the yes, okay, yeah, Dylan is nice. Let me show you guys. But then that's another one. Like they've got a lot of light screen square heads in there, man. Not enough. This is Dylan. Dylan's a bit tasty, I can't lie. He looks better. Does he? How tall is he? Or is this who was in Australia? Lisa got thingy. I don't know his story, but I think this was this the same season as Lucinda was in. Was Lucinda here as well? The side profile. Jeez. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, Instagram is gone now. Sorry. Yes, guys, please. Thank you, Elsie. Guys, please like the live. You might as well do it now. It doesn't cost you anything. No, Lucinda was in season 6. No, of Australia. Because she done Australia. Oh, was it season 6 of Australia? Because wasn't she? I don't think she was in season 5 of Love Island UK. No, she wasn't. I think Lucinda was in season 6 of UK. Yes, thank you so much. He is nice, isn't he? Can they just take Harriet and Catherine out of holding? These bombshells have all been weak besides Toby, to be honest. Yes, with Nate and Jordan. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Is Catherine going in? Wait, is that like legit? Hi. Is Catherine going in? Because I cannot wait if Catherine's going in. I hope she's good though. She needs to be good. If Catherine goes in, it's just gonna switch on most of the UK fabric. So yeah, so basically everybody, including the safe people. So the safe people at the moment, just a reminder, is Toby and Sydney and Johnny and Andreina, because they came first and second. So they're safe. So they're not up for public vote at the moment. So if they also get to choose whether they want to open a package or return to sender. If they want to open the package, then they have to stand by the box, and then when the person is revealed, if they want to choose them as well, then they become a couple and they're safe, right? If they don't, then they're vulnerable. So yeah, so you really, yeah, they announced Toby, Catherine, Harriet, Casey, and Gabby already. Really? Harriet and Lucinda are like really, well, I don't know if they're currently friends, but they really were very, very good friends, like childhood friends, I think. But you don't really see them together as much. I don't know. Someone let me know. And Catherine, please let Catherine have a good time. When does this even end as well? That's the other thing, because how long does it run for? 4 weeks? It was a week 2. Oh God, it's gonna end right. My event is so annoying. The timing couldn't be worse. So I really thought I was gonna be able to do dailies, but I'm not gonna be able to. But anyway, so they do this, they go down the thing. So Andrea goes first. She's just like, yeah, I want to return that package to sender. So does Josh. So they're both staying vulnerable. Then Nicola and Marvin are both like, we're going to open the package. So they get up and stand. Is it 3 weeks? Okay. So next week we're done. Okay, cool. Lucinda says she's going to return to sender. So does Zay. So they're staying together in the vulnerability zone. Then Garby is returned to sender. Kendall's also returned to sender as well. Justine gets to Justine. Justine is like, yeah, returning to sender. Tyrique is just like, gonna open that package, you know? Do you know what I mean? And he was just like, I can't really trust her. Do you know what I mean? Justine is visibly pissed. Very, 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 very visibly pissed. Tyrique says that, you know, he thought it was with Justine's decision, he thought it could be 50-50. And Justine was just like, he knew damn well I wasn't going to pick the box. Yeah, we just spoke about it. Justine says she feels blindsided. Tyrique says, like, yeah, it's not nice, is it? This guy's so childish. He's so childish. He really thought he ate with that, you know? Justine's just like, now, I guess now we're even, you know? I just thought nasty work, Tyrique. Very, very nasty work. And I just don't think that this was the time. Like, even if that was his plan, it's too random for you to risk this, you know. So far, everybody so far is vulnerable. Then we go to Sydney and Toby. They both say return to sender. Although Sydney, I thought she was going to go the other way because she was just like, you know, I love a good gamble. I take more risks than most of the girls in here. It was just like, oh, and Toby's face is just like, what? Like, where are you going with this? And she's just like, but that being said, I'm going to return to sender. So they're still safe and they're still the power couple, right? Then it goes to Andreina, and she's just like, obviously, return to senders, easy decision. Then we go to Johnny. Johnny's talking about, I've been feeling this way for a little while. It might be a surprise to you guys, but it's been a hard decision. Hold on one second. let me get the clip. Because Johnny, we knew it was coming, but I didn't know he was going to be this dramatic.
Decided that I'm going to open the package.
Whatever, Kendall. Kendall's laughing. Tyrique's trying to laugh.
I know it comes as a shock to y'all, but trust me, it's not
A shock to you.
I've had doubts about our connection, and I'm in here just like we all are to try and get to the end and win.
Andreina, do you disagree?
I do know that I have some walls, and I was willing to work it out for you, but it's okay. Good luck with your box.
I decided that
She said, good luck with your box. Oh my gosh. So savage. He was talking about, like, I feel like our connection is just surface. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit shallow. It's, you know, starting to feel draining. And I was just like, what the hell? You would rather risk being vulnerable than stay with Andreina. Like, wow. That's a statement. That's a statement as well, like, kind of thing. But you know what? El Michelle said, girls, is not the walls. You have to fight. You know what it is, yeah? Like, he could have, because you can be, because I think this is what Justine kind of wanted, what was thinking could potentially happen with her and Josh, that maybe there's no romantic spark with her and Josh, but they would be a couple and win together, but he would still be pursuing Andrea, for example. You know, you could have a situation like that. Johnny could have had that situation, so he didn't have to be so vicious with it. He didn't have to be so harsh, you know? He could have just said, like, you know what, baby girl, you know I like you. You know, do you know what I mean? I love me some you, but I'm trying to win. So on that note, I'm going to have to pick someone else. He could have given the heads up. He could, do you know what I mean? It would have been difficult, but she would understand because she's already said, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. But I was just like, yeah, the squareheads are taking over. They're just taking over. Garby was just like, I'm flabbergasted. And I was too. I can't lie. I should have expected it, but at the same time, I was just like, oh, Johnny, he really done it. So obviously in the box was Casey and Gabby. I really thought this was a rubbish, real, as I've said several times, real rubbish choice of bombshell. Like, honestly, no, we don't need them. And what's it called? And yeah, so like now, what do you call it? They have to pick. So Casey, he don't have a choice because only Nicola risked it. So he's with Nicola. And as someone said earlier, that ain't his cup of tea. That's not who he likes. He likes blondes. From what we can see, his past history, he likes blondes. He likes he's very slim girls or black girls. That's his thing. But he likes athletically looking or very super skinny girls. That's his thing. So maybe Nicola, because she's very, very slim. But yeah, Johnny knew compared to the other guys Sunday, he'd be picked by the bombshell. Yeah, because they were already safe. They had no idea breaking as a couple was on the table. I think that yeah, they knew. So both Marvin and Tyrique, as soon as Johnny said that he's putting his hat in the ring, they knew it's a wrap. It's actually a wrap. And also, who was saying it? Someone was saying it anyway, but Tyrique's face when he saw Gabby, maybe it was Abby's telling me this. I think so. Like he weren't interested. He's just like, oh, rubbish. It was just rubbish. But anyway, so yeah, Gabby gets to choose, and of course, Gabby is choosing Johnny. Of course, you would choose Johnny. I would choose Johnny. You want to win. That's why Andreina was so happy to be with Johnny, because she's just like, right, I'm gonna stay in the competition. You know, Kai says, I hope you don't get sad music and pity edit when Casey friend zones her. I think we are. I think we are. Seriously. I don't know if her guy is here. I really don't. And like, I can't lie. She's got steep competition in the house. She really does. And I kind of feel for her a little bit, but she does really have steep competition there, honestly. And as I said before, I think Johnny should just switch at some point. At the last minute, Johnny and Justine need to link up and they need to finish it. They need to finish all of them. Hey, Wavin, how you doing? How's it going? I hope you're good. So yeah, so they thought it was just done. And like, you know, Ariana was just like, no, there's one last thing. The power couple, they get to save one of the islanders. Toby gets to save a girl, and what's her name? Sydney gets to save a boy. And Toby, he was thinking about it for a bit, and he's just like, he's gonna save Lucinda. You know, he's known her for ages and that sort of thing. So kind of made sense. I didn't know who else he could have picked, really. I wasn't sure. You know, and Lucinda was just like, I owe you. And I was just like, I'm glad she said it. I'm glad she said it loud so everyone can see it's on tape. We got it back in the edit. She owes him 100% for that. She really does. And then Sydney was beside herself. She was crying, tearful, all this kind of stuff. It was like she was really battling, but her reasoning was like for future allegiances, she picked Tyrique, which makes a lot of sense, because in terms of who are safe, you got Tyrique, you've got Toby and Johnny all safe at the moment. So I think it made sense. That was the smartest thing to do. You know, Zay was looking like, oh, what about me? What about no, baby. It's over. But you could tell she was struggling with the decision. I don't know. Yeah, she was struggling with the decision, but yeah, it kind of is what it is. But yeah, the squareheads, they're strong right now. They really are. So the people who are up for public vote at the moment are Andreina, Garby, Justine. Those are the girls, and the boys are Zay, Josh, Kendall, and Marvin. Who do you think is going home? Who's going home, guys? I'll tell ya. So I got so many messages coming through. Gosh, I'm even working this weekend as well. I think it's on the girl side. I think it's between Andreina and Garby. in terms of, well, actually, I don't know, because you guys keep telling me that the US don't like Andrea. Is that still the same? Is that still the same sentiment? El Michelle said, I'm hoping Kendall and Andrea. Andrea, you think Andrea as well? Okay. She don't have a fan base like that. She has a bit, I think Andreina still has a fan base. I think people are falling in love with Garby. I think she's really sweet. And Justine, I think she's got a strong fan base as well. So I hope she stays. And out of the boys, Andreina might go. You think? I think she's getting a redemption arc. Andrea, yeah. I think so too. That's what it seems like. I agree with that. I fully agree with that. Out of the boys, Zay, Josh, Kendall, Marvin. I think, unfortunately, I think it might be Marvin, because I just don't know if he's known enough for people to keep him. But who's someone said that they voted for Marvin. It might be Garby, unfortunately. Oh no, I hope not. I really hope not. I really like Garby, man. She's good. She's, she's doing her thing. Yeah, fan base that's against her. Is that how we call it? El Michelle, it was you. You voted for Marvin. I mean, if I could, I would too. I would vote for him on all my devices. Honestly, Marvin needs to stay. We need to see more of Marvin. And I want to see, but I want to see him like duel something. I want to see him battle it out. I need to see how strong he is. Honestly, he's fine. Yeah, he's a good looking man, Savannah. He's a good looking man. That's my type to a T, man. Seriously. I bet he's toxic as hell. Someone said that he's got someone in the chat was also saying that he's got allegedly he's got 4 kids. That's okay. I don't want any, so that's okay. Oh, Andrea and Andreina bottom girls. You think? Oh, I feel like I see mostly Justine, Andrea, and Andreina getting votes. Some Garby, hopefully Lucinda and Kendall being weird will boost her votes. Yeah, weird to her will boost her votes. Yeah, Kai, I get. Yeah, hopefully. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to save Justine though. I hope there's another duel. We all know the result if Andreina has a duel. She's 100% losing, or she might give it. I don't know. No, she's not. She's losing, isn't she? Her dress though on that episode was beautiful. I loved it. She's just there, as Sydney said, she's there to serve looks, and that's the same as with Andreina. That's all she's doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There isn't. Yes, I heard Marvin has at least 3 kids. I'm not surprised. Guys, Elsid said 27 people watching, 14 likes. Up the likes, please. Let's try and make them match. If it's like in the 20s, then let's make sure we got 20-ish likes, like let's try and make it match. At least Kendall is going home for the guys if it's based on votes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think he will. Do people really dislike Kendall? So if so, he really needs the money for the 3 kids. People are just doing it for their families. Like Johnny, he's got a daughter as well, hasn't he? Is it true? Marvin is Madonna's side piece. What? No way. No way. No. Don't say that. Don't say that, Kai. No. Oh, I'm going to have to look it up now. Love Island, France, Madonna. Oh, no. Say it ain't so. Yeah, there's a campaign to get Kendall out. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Oh. Hold on a second. Oh, is that them? What? No, is this the same guy? Sorry. Kai has come with the info. Wait, is this him? This is 6 weeks ago. Yeah, that's him. What? What's going on? What world are we living in? How on earth do they know each other? Madonna. Dun, dun, dun. I used to love Madonna when I was a kid, man. That's what I saw on Twitter. That's crazy. Because you know she loves a youngin. She loves a young. No, for real though. Elsin said if you gotta be a side, make sure it's for a good main. I mean, why is Madonna not paying for him to be on call? Why? Maybe he's trying to break the shackles. Maybe he's trying to free himself. Maybe he's just like, Madonna, you can't get me if I'm on TV. Like, stop it. No way. Oh, thanks to Madonna for giving me the opportunity. I don't know. What? I need the story, though. Anyway, that's crazy. Kay Michelle said, but Kendall is a production pet. I wonder if production will manipulate things to help him stay. Maybe. I also think that Ty, I wouldn't be surprised if Ty has been given instructions. You know, like, do this, do that. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Kendall came back being just as messy as he was in a season. Oh, really? Wasn't he on Too Hot to Handle, Marvin? I think so. Someone was saying that. I think so. Oh my god. Well, they've just got a picture together. That's all. Don't know if that means anything, but he's a fine looking man. Fine. Maybe he was a dancer. That is true. Maybe he was a dancer. That's true. If Garby goes and Kendall stays, it will be a problem. If Garby goes and Kendall stays, I think if that's the case, Marvin and Garby will definitely get together. Or I don't know if she likes Tyrique. I don't really see her and Tyrique talking. But you know, sometimes how the edit stays, we don't really know who actually talks to each other and who's cool with each other. Because even who knew that Kendall and Lucinda were like best friends, you know? So yeah, okay, cool. So let's see who we think is leaving. I'm not sure. I definitely want Andreina to stay. I don't mind if Andrea goes. I can't lie. I don't mind. I would like Justine to stay, Garby to stay. Andrea can go for me. But that's probably not going to be the case. And for the boys, Zay can go, Kendall can go. I want Josh. I don't mind Josh. Josh is actually a good-looking guy. He's a good-looking guy, but I just think he's a bit problematic. I don't know whether he's just like overhyped or something. But he seems to have a bee in his bonnet. Oh, that was the other thing I was thinking. I was just thinking, did he... I don't know if he's this smart, but did he kind of lead Justine on to kind of get back at Tyrique in a way? Was he playing chess? That's the thing, because Justine, because he did say to Justine about like, oh, Tyrique's, you know, smiling at you hard and all these kind of things and stuff like that. And I know he doesn't like Tyrique. So I wondered, This is the thing, Elton. I don't know if he's that smart. I really don't know. But I just thought, oh, this is played into Josh is giggling. Josh is giggling at this for sure. Do you know what I mean? So like he kind of benefits from that. He benefits from Ty not being with Justine. He definitely benefits from that. Yeah. But it's going to have to be another pairing up, isn't it? Because they're going to do, or unless they do individual game challenges. Jordan says he calls everybody his best friend. In Beyond the Villa, it was the blonde Australian girl. Oh, okay. The girl that's, I can't remember. I can't remember her name, but I know you're talking Sophie. Is it Sophie? I can't remember her name, but I know you're talking about. Kendall reminds me of saying a friend of all is a friend to no one. Well, yeah. No, Josh and Justine have known each other for years. That's why he made out with me. That's why he made out. Oh, they made out. Sorry, was wild. Yeah. How did it even get there? And the thing is, it's just like, okay, they're making out in bed, and then it just switches off just like that. Just like, Josh. I don't know. I don't know, man. But he doesn't like her enough. They're not friends not friends enough. Not friends enough at all. But yeah, I do think Josh is kind of cute though. But yeah, I want more than this should be Justine's last time on this though, because I feel like she's too good for this as well. Like, I think it's the amount of money makes it make sense for her to be there, and if she wins, that'll be amazing. But after that, she don't need to do this again. He wanted some Andrea. I don't understand their pill, but I'm not a man. Same. Like, Andrea, I mean, she's okay. To a mama. Hi, how you doing? Says, but I think Justine likes Josh more than Ty. Yes, I agree. And I feel like because she wants to win. So I think like that is also part of the attraction. Because if you're in a power couple, like legit power couple, like her and Jack last year or the year before, when the last season, like her and Jack, she fancied him, plus they dominated, you know? Do you know what I mean? That's an aphrodisiac in itself. So yeah, I don't think she's getting out with Ty, and Ty's just messed up too many times. Dami says Justine needs to pivot. Yeah, she does. But to who? Who now? Oh, that's my Amazon order. Okay. Yeah. Jordan said, my wish is that Jack could come back again, friendship couple, but winning. Oh my God, could you imagine? Could you imagine if Jack came back? Because I was even thinking, I'm pretty sure Ty and Jack must know each other. They must do. So how's this all gonna go down? I was just like, oh, wait. So do you think that Ty might be on All Stars this year then? Because Toby done that last time. He was on Games first, then All Stars. Oh, Dami saying Justine needs to pivot in terms of career. Yes, she shouldn't be on the show. Yes, agree with you, Dami. 100% agree. 110% agree. Jordan says eye candy. Yeah, that was. Oh. There's a lot. Honestly, I can't lie. Yeah, this season there's a lot of eye candy in the villa. Like, I'm genuinely happy. It's an easy watch. It's such an easy watch. Got Ty, got Johnny, got Toby, Marvin, even Josh. Even, to be fair, Zay, he's not bad. He's not bad looking. It's just Kendall that I'm just like, you're not fanciable. You're not, well, not my cup of tea. Remember, Toby was Jack's boy. It would be interesting to see the dynamic of Ty. Yeah. Ty, Toby, and Jack. Yeah. Then I can't like. Then the British are taking over because what the hell? There'll be so many of them. Because if Catherine's coming in, that Isaiah reminds me of John B, and I like John B. Oh my god, that's so funny. I met John B actually. Wait, last year? Is it last year or the year before? Maybe last year. At like one event. He's a cool person. He's actually chill. Yeah, I would like to see that dynamic too. I'm not gonna lie, that would be epic. That would actually be epic. Catherine, oh please! If Catherine comes, I need her. They should have brought her out of the freaking heart rate challenge. Oh, sorry, heart rate challenge, you know, but no. Isaiah's facial bone structure throws me off. Too harsh, but he has nice eyes. Yeah, he's got a bit of a chisel. He's got a square jaw, mate. He's got angles. But he's a good looking guy. But the others are just better looking, I think, in my opinion, anyway. In my opinion. Mate, gosh, I'm looking forward to it. So next week is the final. Oh my God. I wonder what day. So, well, is it Sunday or Monday they'll do the final one? What is this? Jordan says, Catherine doesn't strike me as an athlete. I know. Me neither. I was really thinking that. I don't know how that's gonna play. I would have liked to see. I can't lie. I would even like to see Whitney as well. I think Whitney trains. I don't know Thingy, but I think she would be funny anyway. Like if Whitney came and her and Ty coupled up, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Seriously, I need Whitney on the international stage, man. But Catherine, oh man. Tua says, I feel so bad for Andreina. Same. Her heart is gonna be broken, man. It's gonna be broken because they're all too cutthroat in there. They're too cutthroat for her. So yeah, I don't think she's gonna make. And now who is she gonna couple up with? Because the thing is, like, even no matter what boy, if she survives, who's she coupling up with? Because is she going back to Ty? Ty don't want to be with her because she's not good at challenges. Like the only person she could really be with is like Kendall. Because they're both equally as bad, I think, at the challenges. Because Kendall tries really hard, but he's not very good. Is he? He's not very good. Seriously. Nobody wants to pair up with her. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Unless she's holding it down. I don't know. Because that's the other thing. Maybe she's not. But, like Andrea was saying that, if you do well, you don't want to do too well because then there'll be a target on your back. Tua is saying she's so pretty, but men only see the outside of her. I truly feel like nobody wants to know her truly. Jeremiah wanted to know her. Jeremiah wanted to get to know her, and Ace destroyed it. I would love for Jeremiah to come in. I really would. Like, honestly, Jeremiah would be great. He'll be really, really good. Honestly, that would be great. Oh, no. El Michelle said, someone online says she's lost her body status. No way. Impossible. Impossibly. It's impossible. No way. That's horrible. Nah, just bring in Jeremiah. I should bring it back. Jeremiah will carry her all the way to the finals. Seriously. Kilda says the way Andrea was falling on the floor for Johnny to see. They see ya. See you later. Bye. No, she was being so dramatic, but she was giving. Someone said she's giving telenovela performance. No, but I like her. I need her to get her lick back. That would be great. I need her to get her lip back. I want justice for Andreina, man. Come on, man. Come on. Seriously. But he's gonna carry Jeremiah. Don't even know. Who else would you want to see in this villa? Is there anyone else? Because I was hoping for Johnny and they gave us Johnny. So yeah, I'm content in that sense. I really am. I'm just trying to think who's the other. But Ovi would never do it. But I would actually like to see Ovi because Ovi's like big and strong. He could do some damage there. He really could. But he's kind of too big for it. He's too old for it now, as he keeps on saying. He's an uncle now. He's an uncle. No. No, see, no. Why didn't she open up in the other season? I don't know. But to be fair, there was a point, like, so she was with Jeremiah. Jeremiah left the villa. This is season 7, US, Love Island. Jeremiah leaves the villa, and then she's kind of with, what's it called? Brian for a bit. Brian was just like, you know, wasn't really interested in her. She weren't really interested in him. She was interested in Pepe. Pepe wasn't interested in her. You know, I just think like then we didn't see her. Then we didn't see her on camera anymore. It was only just random stuff we see of her. Gilda says, I think Shaq could be good too. Shaq could be interesting, but I think I don't know. I think he's maybe a little bit wet for this. I don't know. I don't know how you translate. I think he would translate the way Charlie translates. Like, you don't have your status over in that pond. I don't think so. Because, you know, Shaq was kind of running for his villa in his season. And he kind of kept everybody in manners, but not in a negative way. Tua said I was rooting for Chris. I was rooting for Chris as well. I didn't mind Chris being there, honestly. I wanted to see more. El Michelle said the first guy Janae was paired with in season 6. I can't remember his name, but he was tall enough. Like, oh, Koi. Yeah, I didn't see. I think I didn't see too much of him. I think he left early. Chris is so fat. Yeah, he is. Gilda says Messy Mitch. He's gone back to work, man. He's gone back to his day job. So who knows? But you think Mitch would be good? He's too. God. Who's gonna thingy with him though? Who would he pair with? Oh, Doa. Hi, Doa. Doa says Kaz and the man she was dating in the villa. What was his name? I can see his face. Does it begin with T? Tyler. Kaz. I don't know is Kaz very athletic though. But to be fair, it doesn't super matter. But yeah. Kaz. I would like to see how Kaz would translate over here. Yeah, for sure. You know who I'd like to see as well here? Melisha. Melisha needs more time, man. They did her dirty. They actually did her dirty. Because I was going to say maybe she's not a big enough name, but it doesn't even need to because we've got Nicola. Nicola's not a big enough name to be there, but she's there. But Tyler, yeah, maybe. I wonder how he would translate as well. Because Tyreek is probably one of the biggest characters, like in UK Love Island ever. You know, he's one of the best. Tua says Nicola's only there for love. I don't know about that. I think she's playing a game. I really don't. I think she's just playing a game. She's competitive. She wants to win. I think she's just playing into like, oh, you know, I don't know anything. Whatever. I don't believe it. I don't believe it personally. But yeah. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate it. I think yeah, Tua, I don't know. I just don't know about Nicola. I don't really trust her. Like her doing all those dramatics with the KK situation, I just don't know. And she's very competitive. She really is. Is there any Love Island for African countries? I think they done South Africa once, but they done it with like mainly white people and stuff. And I think it was outrage and they didn't do it again. I think. I haven't seen any others though. I would love a Love Island Nigeria. I would absolutely love that. That would be so good. They can fly them to Cape Verde. They should do it at Cape Verde. That would be sick. It would be sick. Oh, God. How do we get that going? How do we make that? How do we freaking make that? Nigeria would be epic. The way that would be or freaking a Love Island Games Nigeria edition. Oh my God. We just need more Nigerians. We need more Nigerians in this franchise. We really do. We need more Nigerians and we need more South Africans. I am convinced, yeah, that for reality TV, nothing beats South Africans. South Africans do reality TV so well. Oh my God, they're epic. This was so refreshing here in Italy. I don't know anyone who watches Love Island. Oh, all the way to Italy. Hey, Tua. Well, join the family, man. Join. I'll be back again next Saturday. Next Saturday at 3. Will I? Yes, I will. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What? Michelle. Sorry, I didn't know what that was a reference to. I'll be next. Yeah. Oh, South Africans. Sorry. Yes, I get you now. Oh, Michelle, got it. Yeah. Loves the essay with people of color. They halt production because South Africans have no filter. Yeah. Oh, Elsie asks, am I doing Maths UK? So, I will try. I'm trying. It's very hard though with my schedule at the moment. It's really, really hard. So I will probably pick it up when my event is over. So my event is on the 9th of October. So I will catch what I can in the lead up. But yeah, I will. What's to call it? I don't know. I don't know about thingy. Oh, Elsid is doing weekly lives on Sundays. Okay, great, Elsid. Do it. Get involved. I'll watch those and stuff to keep me up to date. And yeah, then I'll do Maths UK. I'm interested. I've seen I saw there's like a black couple. I don't know their names. And Doa, is that their names? Cash and Cinco, is that who it is? But they were she was bored of him, or I don't know, like they're not getting on or something, or there's no chemistry. Is that right? No one likes their partners. I saw the 2 lesbian girls. The smaller one with the big eyes is rude. She's rude. What I saw, no, stop taking a picture now. Can't you see? What? Girl, shut up. And the other one looked scared. I was just like, these 2 better not stay together because she will bully you. She really will. Jordan said, Maths UK has already gotten on my nerves and it's only about 8 weddings in. Really? Oh my God. Yeah, she's very, very rude. Waving Cat Design, I love your vlog. What should say? Thank you so much, Waving Cat Design. Yeah, guys, my vlog is out as well for members. The new episode is already out. For everybody else, you're gonna see it at 5 p.m. tomorrow on Sunday. Lee is giving me PTSD. I don't know their names. Who is Lee? I don't know their names. But yeah, once I'll probably watch it in the background, and then I'll catch up on Elsie Sid's show as well. And once my event is over, so week commencing, what would that be? 10th, 11th, 12th, the 13th, week commencing the 13th, then I'll get on it if it's still, because it'll still be going by then. It'll still be going then. Do you know what I mean? Because they have episodes forever. Their seasons run so long. So Lee is the rude one. Okay, cool. She's so freaking rude. Like, I was just like, how is anyone supposed to love you? Like, I literally was just like, no. She reminds me of Eve last year. The lady couple is Lee and Leah. Oh no, Lee and Leah. They're taking the piss. Lee is nah. I was just like, nah. You need to do deep self-work. Deep self-work. She should not be around other humans. What? A few people were told to sleep elsewhere on the first night. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Nah, they're trying. They're savaging it up. What the hell is all this? What the hell? Seriously. But yeah, guys, if you want to know a little bit more about me, please watch my vlogs on my page. You get to know my everyday black girl life, honestly. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think this week's episode, I'm getting like really into some personal stuff, but I'm sharing it with you guys. I'm sharing it all, guys. I am good though. I've just had to change my life drastically. Drastic freaking me. Someone said, and I agree, if you need to have separate rooms on the honeymoon, they should be sent home. Yeah, absolutely. Where am I? I'm in London. I'm from London. I'm from London to yeah, but we've got people from all over the place. Like a lot of people from the States and stuff, outside London as well. My camera is so clear, isn't it? And it's just like a little webcam as well, you know. Seriously, it really is. Lots of cheek kisses. These people don't like each other. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. But yeah, okay, guys, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for joining me. If you can, no obligation, of course, but join my membership and you'll get episodes first and some sneak bits into the rest of my life as well. Yeah, I think, what did I post the other day? Like when I first got Honey, there's a little clip of him then. But yeah, have a fantastic weekend. Hope you have a good one. Think of me because I'm going to be working because there's still stuff to do. Miss Christy, thank you so much. You've been watching while cooking. I love that. I'm going to go cook as well because I need to meal prep this week. I absolutely need to do that too. And thank you guys. Appreciate you. And if you haven't liked the live, like the live now. And Replay Gang, leave me your comments in. Leave me your comments, not in the chat. Let's just email comments, please. All right then, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Love you all. Bye.